Hello and welcome to Doubling in Journals, and today I'm working in my brown Traveller's Notebook from Traveller's Company, and I'm going to be working in my vertical insert, which I'm loving. So let's just flip to that. Here we go. So I started this insert this year in January. That's the cover decoration I did. I didn't decorate the back look because I've got a postcard clipped there. Sorry if I sound a bit weird, but I've got a cold. And I decorated inside, and I didn't start it in December, so I just wrote some bits and pieces there. And that was my first week, so week 1 in here. And then I've got week 2. And what I'm doing is I'm using it as a self-care journal. So I'm just writing down things that are personal to me, things that I've done that have made me happy or made me relaxed, or things that maybe have gone wrong. Maybe I've had a PTSD episode, or I've had a headache, or whatever. So it's sort of all about my own self-care, including things that I do for other people, which I think is also important for your own self-care because it's good for your self-esteem. I love this one. I think it's my favourite one so far, this page. And I've been sort of decorating in the corners every week. I'm one of those people, I tend to get into a habit of a way of decorating and then stick with it. So I need to try and change it up sometimes. Here I splashed a bit of watercolour on the page to emphasise the orange colour scheme. I do like to have a sort of colour scheme each week, as you can see. So that was week 4. I think that's the last one I showed you. And then I've got week 5 and week 6. And I've filled in what I've been doing, but I haven't decorated those. So I'm going to decorate those with you today using some new little bits that I've been sent in happy mails, plus some little bits that I've purchased. And I have been on a bit of a spending spree over the last few weeks. And I am going to unbox a little order from myzopaper.co.uk, and I think that will be the last unboxing for a while because I've run out of money. I need to start saving up again, ready for my next spending splurge on journal supplies. So let's start with the unboxing. So here we go. Just open up the bag. And what do we have in here? Okay, so first of all, we have their little postcard, which they send out with their orders. And then they always include, this is a postcard this week, a girl with a cat working at her desk. I used to have my desk in an L shape like that, but I don't anymore. Really cool. I don't think I've got that one. And then, ooh, this is some like vellum that's got a very faint pattern which looks like watercolour on it. And then we have a little piece of pet tape. That's a really nice one, isn't it? Ooh, and look at this one. That's right up my alley. Really like that one. I should be checking out and see what that one is. And then, ooh, we've had this one before. It always makes me laugh. It's a very curvaceous lady like myself. And she's sitting reading a book and she's looking in the mirror. Really cool. Ooh, girls. These are really nice. I like that one in the dungarees. Ooh, pretty. Like a floral one. These are all pet tapes. They're really nice, aren't they? And of course you can use strips of it, or you can just cut out elements from it. It's wonderful stuff. And look at this one. It's very ornate. It says Wednesday on it. Oh, that's interesting. And then, oh, this is gorgeous too. Look at this one. There's a little to-do list. That looks very like William Morris, doesn't it? Really lovely little freebies. Thank you so much, Barbara at myzopaper.co.uk. And now let's have a look at what I've purchased. So first of all, we have some classic-y washi tape. So I picked this because I absolutely loved the orange, dark orange colour. I wonder how that would look with the lovely orange washi that Kiwi Penguin sent to me this week. Oh, they're made for each other. That's perfect. Oh, I'm dead chuffed with that. So that's one washi. And then the other washi that I purchased, which is this one. So this is the same brand as my favourite one. So I'll show you my favourite one, which is this one. Don't know how much that shows on my desk. And then let's have a look at the new one. Oh, lovely. Slightly more neutral because the one that I already had has got some red in it. And this one's got black in it. So you can get that lovely sort of neutral, rustic brown colour, but use it with a black pen. So I think that one's going to get well used. Oh, I'm getting a pickle look. Don't waste it, Ali. Don't waste it. There we go. Oh, it's so exciting when you're opening new things. Ah, now these two items I purchased because previously I'd purchased this and I thought that the ink blocks came with it and they didn't. So I had to purchase them separately, which was my main reason for doing this order, to be honest. And then you end up finding other things just fall into your basket when you're not looking. And these are little stamp blocks. Look how tiny. So you put your little tiny MU stamp onto the block and stamp, and it's going to be much easier to stamp on the page. I'll demonstrate them shortly. So you've got a little one and a slightly bigger one. And the big square block goes in the back. How cool is that? And thank you, Louise, for enabling me to buy this by buying it yourself and showing it on your channel, Coffee Tea Paper, because I really love that and it can just sit on my desk. So I don't have to hunt around looking for a stamp block. And then what else have I got? I've got another stamp here. And this is a Blinks of Life stamp. And it's got a girl drinking a cup of coffee. First sip of morning coffee. And then I've purchased, and it's really cool because she started selling, I don't know if she always has, she started selling just sort of small lengths from pet tapes so that you don't have to buy the whole tape because they're really quite pricey. So if you want different ones, you have to save it forever, or she will just sell, ooh, it's unraveling. Oh, look at this one, guys. Oh, love it, love it, love it. I love this one of a girl journaling in a cafe. I can be sure that I know where I'm going to be using that one. Girls taking photographs, another one in a cafe. Oh, aren't these lovely, lovely, lovely? I will have to have a look at my order so that I can tell you what they're all called, in case you would like one yourself. And then I got a sample of this one as well. In fact, I should put it on the screen what they're called, because otherwise you might not know which one I'm referring to. Oh, this one is Couples, which I thought was really nice, because quite often they're just girls. It's like men don't exist in the journaling world, which of course they do. So that's really nice. So you could use them as couples, or you could cut them out separately, depending what you want, what you're trying to remember in your journal when you're decorating. And she's just put a little bit of washi to hold it together. And then we have this item. Ooh, look at these. Now these feel like stickers. Yeah, these are stickers, but in a long roll, and they're lovely neutral colours. Got little things written on them. It's time to write a new story. Every journey begins with a single step. So it's just got little sayings on these lovely neutral coloured labels, which I think will go really well with my journaling style, I hope. So 3 new pet tapes to try. That's really exciting. And as I say, because they're samples, they weren't as expensive as buying new ones would be. And then the last item is a teeny tiny glue tape. It's extra small by Midori. A wonderful little haul from mizopaper.co. Really pleased with all my new goodies. As if I need more new goodies. I do not need more new goodies, but I have been unable to control myself. Okay, let's get decorating. So, find my page again. Here it is. And I think to start with, in fact, I might just take it out because I'm going to do some messy things. And people always say to me, why didn't you take it out? Because I'm not very sensible. Right. There we go. That's better and easier. So the first thing I thought I would do is use some of the little bits that Pat sent to me in a happy mail, which I unboxed very recently on my channel. And I love these colours. And I think they go really nice with one of my favourite inks, which is Fired Brick. So I'm going to do something with those. And I thought I'd also try these sparkly watercolours that my mother-in-law gave me as a surprise gift at Christmas. They're absolutely gorgeous. I have swatched them previously on my channel. So I'm going to choose this like reddy colour, pinky reddy goldy colour to use. Just make sure I've got enough water. It's better, isn't it? Right, and I'm just going to do like a sparkly edge all the way around my page. Guys, have you seen what I've done? I've just put that on a completely wrong page. What am I like? Honestly, my brain. I think it's all that fainting and banging my head. I'm supposed to be decorating this page and I've just done a completely random blank page. So we'll be doing a pink colour scheme then, won't we? Let me just quickly paint the right page, and I'm going to try the other red colour in here, see if that comes out a little bit redder rather than pink. We'll find out in a moment. Okay, so now I have painted the correct page. We can compare the colours, can't we? What am I like? So that was really pink. It's a pity I didn't do that on Valentine's Day week. It's really pink with a gold shimmer. Can you see the shimmer? It's so gorgeous. And then this one is red, and I don't know what colour the shimmer is. I think it feels like more like a red shimmer on red paint. I was a little bit careful there because I've written in a water-based ink, which would obviously smudge if I painted over the top. You should really do something like this before you start writing. But I'm liking how that looks. It was a little bit of fun. It's a little bit different. And I'm going to do something more rustic on my next page. So let's get decorating and see how it ends up looking. So first of all, I want to add some washi tape, and I'm going to use this one because it's got red in it. So I'm going to pop a bit there and a bit there, and I think I'm going to put a little bit up in this corner where I got a bit carried away with the paint. And then I want to put, I think, this ticket down here, and then again, look, I'm going for a corner. I was going to try and stop that, wasn't I? Maybe next time. And then that one, and then that ticket I want to put up here, I think, because I've got quite a big space there. And then this little paper came out of a teeny tiny paper pad, which was this size. If you didn't see the unboxing, it was really cute. And I'm just going to use it to cut out some circles. I don't know if I'll get 2, will I? Oh, I will. So I've got 2 circles there that I can add. So I've got like a circle there, one there, and then I'm going to pop one over in this corner. And then I want to try my new stamp, first sip of morning coffee. So let's see how that stamps. And I'm using Distress Ink Fired Brick. Ah, perfect. First sip of morning coffee. Really like that. And now I'm going to use this stamp, Itchy Go Itchy, which is a reminder to treasure every moment, especially that first morning sip of coffee. Don't you agree? I like a nice morning sip of coffee. So that's going to go there. Itchy Go Itchy. I bet you don't pronounce it like that. Is anybody Japanese watching? Or anybody can speak Japanese? Have I got anything that will go? It's not really red, is it? Ooh, look at that. Perfect. Because I do like to keep to my colour scheme. And I'm going to pop her down here. There. And then I want something up here. I don't think I've got anything else pink here. I might try one of my neutral labels first. What would be nice? I think perhaps every journey begins with a single step. Let's start with that one. Like so. What do you think? I'm not sure that goes, but I've stuck it on now, so it will have to just stay there. Let's see if we can find something else red just to tie it in. I really need to sort out my sticker folders. They're in such a mess. They're just all loose in here, look. And I've got no kind of colour scheme going on to help me find things or whatever. Ooh. Just thinking she's rather lovely. And she goes with that ticket and she has the red. Perfect. There we go. I'm going to cover it where I've written Jim, but never mind. I write it in again. Well, that is surprisingly colourful for me. I think it's... What do you think of the sparkly... of the sparkly paint? I'm not... I see, I much prefer this without the colour. I don't know why I don't like colour so much. I love these dark red colours, but I'm regretting the sparkly paint, I think. So let's move quickly on and do this page without any sparkly paint. Some of you might have liked the sparkly paint. Let me know in the comments what you think. So for this one, I want to use some of the bits that Kiwi Penguin sent me. She made me this lovely little traveller's notebook in passport size, which is adorable. She also sent me little paper pieces like this and stickers. So I feel a coffee page coming on here. Now I have to be a little bit careful because I haven't got to Saturday and Sunday yet. But I think... Let's not go in the corner. Let's do the main element halfway up the page. And I'm just going to rip a piece of this off like so. And start by sticking that on. Because Sunday, I already know I'm going shopping with one of my granddaughters. They're twins, and I took one a couple of weeks ago. And this weekend, I'm taking the other one so that we can have a bit of quality time, one-to-one. and I'm really looking forward to that. So I'm doing that on Sunday, so I know I'm going to have a nice day. I just have to keep my fingers crossed. No PTSD, please, before Sunday. And then I definitely want to use some of these. I like that element there. I think that looks really nice. And it's kind of made for me, isn't it? Let me just have a look in here and see if I can see anything I want to use from in here. I added one of my own folders. That's the one that Kiwi Penguin made me, with the lovely, lovely colour here. That goes with that page, doesn't it? It goes, yeah, it goes well with that page. I love that sort of blood red colour. And then this was a folder I already had made myself, so I added that so I can collect more bits in here. So let's have a look. We've got this ticket. No, I want to stay with the sort of darker. Oh, I've got this tag. And she's made me this lovely tag, which I do actually really like. But do I want that in my memory keeping journal? No, I want it here. It says Friday, look. I'm going to put it there. That's perfect. So I'm going to put her little tag. I don't know if it's meant to be a tip-in. I could do it as a tip-in, couldn't I? I think I will. So let me get a little bit of my new washi, which has a hair stuck to it. How to do it? Shall I just tape in the string? Cool. Now I can use that as a little tip in for my journaling, which will be fun. Lovely. And I definitely want to use one of these coffee stickers. I think this one. Got a bit of washi tape stuck to my fingers, driving me nuts. And a hair. And she was so kind to send me 2 sheets of these, so I'm happily using them because I know I've got another sheet. Okay, I am loving this page. Not because I didn't like the elements that Pat sent me, I really did. I love all of that, except for the sparkly paint. Why did I do that? I think I will be reserving my... I want to have another pink page to come because I did it on the wrong page, didn't I? Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, so how many of you make mistakes when you're journaling and then you regret them? Where did I put my washi? I'm going to put a bit more washi in here just to sort of balance out the colour scheme. Now, of course, I did get an orange washi in this parcel from Kiwi Penguin, but I don't think I want orange on this particular page, but I will certainly be using it at some point. And I think maybe a doily up in this corner. And I want a girl now. Of course I do. So let's have a look. Oh, look, I can see from here the perfect one, which is this one in the dungarees, because that colour just goes perfectly. And she was my favourite one when I opened this little sample. So let's pop her on. I think I'm going to pop her down here. And just to finish off, I'm going to do a little bit of stamping. And first of all, I'm going to use my little coffee bean stamp that Kiwi Penguin sent me ages ago. And shall I use gingerbread or jumbo java? Sounds like coffee, doesn't it? So let's use some jumbo java Versa Magic ink and pop some little coffee beans. I don't know where I'm going to want to put them. I'm going to put some there. I don't know why these little ones always make me laugh. But they do. Look, they're so cute. There we go. So that was nice and easy. And then I want to use my coffee ring mousse stickers, which I think actually might be a little bit big for my, let's have a look, see whether I've got any that will fit on those little new stamp blocks that I got. Oh, I don't know if I showed you, this was a new bag, which is also coffee themed. I ordered this to keep my little mousse stamps and a cloth for watercolour and stamping, cleaning stamps on the go. I had a little bag and I purchased this slightly bigger one because I couldn't fit everything in the little bag. And I think these were intended for keeping reusable sanitary products in, so they're water resistant on the inside, so perfect for carrying a wet cloth that you've used for watercolor painting or whatever. So, and I chose the coffee one because I thought it was gorgeous. So I'll link that below, but I think it, you know, this is from a UK shop because I'm in the UK. I'm sure you can find similar products in your own country. So let's just have a little look at the mousse stamps. I definitely want to use that one, which I think will need my big block. So let's pop that one somewhere. No, I was going to use Jumbo Java, wasn't I? I really have no room to do anything on a Sunday now. It's a really good job. I've got a bit of a tip-in space there. Might need to add another one, mightn't I? And I think I'm going to add one more. Up here. Ooh, my clip's in the way. There we go. Just clean that off. And then I'm going to put one of my little flowers on my little round block. Which one shall I go for? Let's go for that one. So you have this little round block that you can put your stamp on, and then it's so much easier to put wherever you want to stamp. So where shall I stamp a flower? Let's pop one down here. Oops. There we go. And one up here. Clean off my stamp on my cloth and pop it back in its little holder on my desk. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so the only thing I find with transparent stamps is it's hard to see where you've put them on your desk because they're transparent until they get ink stained, like that one, of course. They're all falling off there. Do you find that they all fall off their little bits of plastic? Which is why I like to keep them in a pouch of some kind. So I just want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.